Oh, and right out to Amanda. She is dressed to impress, and she is wearing Jay's award-winning grade A lapis, one of the many choices you're going to see in our today's special. These are all genuine gemstones. These are all magnificent mine finds from around the world, and each one of them is coming to you at $129.98. We're looking at $90 off retail. It's a big, bold look. It is new, it's exclusive, it's rare, it's all handcrafted. And I am wearing our most limited color choice, which right out of the gate was a huge fan favorite. We're gonna take you on a tour of each and every single one of these gorgeous natural gemstones. Here's what you need to know. These are all handcrafted. These stones are all hand cut. They're all hand polished. They're all hand faceted, and they're individually woven. The color that I'm wearing, well, it's the only natural pink tourmaline from Madagascar. The perfect color to kick off our Mother's Day special with the one and only Jay King. He's in the house. He's our master designer. He's our resident rock hound. He travels the world, and he brings us really the best of the best when it comes to these beautiful, raw, natural looks. So Jay, welcome back.
Thank you.
I hope you're having a lovely day. Congratulations on an amazing today's special. I think we're like over 4,000, 5,000? 5,000 gone already today. We have 4 color choices, and I will hold them up and we can share them with everyone. But should we start with the pink tourmaline?
Okay.
What do you think? They're all absolutely stunning.
I think we start with one at a time and we'll talk about them. This is probably our most limited right now. This is it's a natural pink tourmaline out of Madagascar. And what makes this amazing, I have to tell you, if I showed you this, and I actually showed you pink sapphire, which I get out of Mozambique, if I showed you the rough materials, and I said, okay, which one is pink tourmaline, which is pink sapphire, I bet you would have a very, very difficult time telling. This almost looks, to tell you the truth, this is just one of the most prime examples of a pink tourmaline I've ever seen. You know, tourmalines, just like sapphires, come in every color of the rainbow. There's not a color that they really don't come in. But pink is one of the most sought after, and it's very unusual to find a tourmaline deposit that is all one color. And in this case, all these crystals that came out of this one deposit, they're all pink, and that's what we were able to do.
We're down to fewer than 400 now. If you're even considering the pink tourmaline, you can't hesitate. The second most limited color choice today is going to be our fabulous orange coral, which is like electric. That color.
This is an Indonesian orange coral. This was harvested pre-1985. This is one of those materials that I got out of a private collection that is very, very limited in the first place, just to work with it.
Look how pretty that is. And the orange coral also faceted. You see the little sparkle, you see the little pop. You see how each stone sort of catches the light and really magnifies the depth, the dimension, the beautiful fluid, soft, and silky, very, very silky feel to this necklace. Those are our first 2. Now we're gonna dive into certainly what put you on the map, one of your all-time most famous colors. And certainly I know a stone that's near and dear to your heart. Would it be a today's special without turquoise from Mine Finds?
Well, you know, we're known for turquoise, and in this case, you're dealing with a turquoise that never made the market. It was never commercially available. As far as I know, I can't claim an exclusive on this. It's called Heavenly Well Lake. It comes, and it's named after a local shrine that they have. That's what they actually named the turquoise. It comes out of a open pit copper mine. We obtained this material well over 5 years ago is when we first discovered it. Probably we've had it in our collection at least 4 years. You're looking at some of the last of the material that we had. This was all the small material that we'd put back that we had cut. As far as cutting big things, I don't have it. I can't claim it exclusive because when we went in, we only took the good stuff. We didn't take any of the low-grade material and everything. I just said, look, you can have it. We don't really want it. You know, we only want the high-grade material. Took a long time actually cobbing everything and getting only the really super high-grade material that came out of that one particular deposit.
And that's all natural color.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's talk
Totally
about
natural.
the lapis. So we have 2 of the 4 colors that are in danger of selling out. One of them is the pink tourmaline. The second will be the coral. Very popular, and we certainly bring in our biggest amount of units here is in the turquoise and the lapis. Can we talk about your lapis? This is so striking. This is so beautiful. You can see this from a mile away, this ravishing, gorgeous, serene blue, also faceted.
Yeah,
that is
every
stunning.
one of them. They're all the natural. This is natural. This is all A grade, AA grade. And it's looking kind of a little bit washed out there, but if you get back on it, it's one of those materials. This is all the super high grade lapis, the smaller beads, the smaller pieces, and just so everybody kind of understands what's involved in this. In each one of these necklaces, I want you to think about this, that there are between 490 and 510 beads per necklace. So the average is 500. The reason that there's a difference in 490 and 510 in some of them is the fact that they're all 3.5 or 4 millimeter beads. So you can see, look at the size of these. I just want you to think about this.
Whoops.
Oops.
There they go.
About the amount of labor.
I think I just made another necklace, or I'll be forced to make another necklace before the end of the hour.
You just probably poured out probably
That's a bracelet's worth.
30 or so beads there. So that, you know, the thing is what
I can't imagine.
I want you to think,
taking a needle to these.
Well, what they and how they do this. So
and then it's all woven together.
If you look, they take like little. They cut all the raw material is cut into like small cubes. And then by hand, They take that and they round it off. They literally take a pair of tweezers, and they sit there and they grind these all down. They're all done by hand. Here's one of the interesting things that I want to share with everybody so that everybody understands what a nightmare it was to put this together, number 2, and what you're actually buying here. Okay, how they make this. Okay, once we have the beads cut, once the beads are cut and then they're drilled, every one of them has to be drilled. Can you imagine the size of the drill bit? It's a diamond drill. It's the size of a needle that they have to, and they put it in a little vise and then they drill. So not only do the beads have to be hand cut, hand rounded, hand polished, and 3 of the materials all hand faceted, and then they're drilled. That has to be perfectly in the center. Otherwise, they're not going to string right. Okay, after you've got the beads and you could actually have the beads to work with, then there starts the stringing process. The stringers that we have that work this project, a lot of them have been with me for over 30 years, 30 years that we spent together. This is not something that is just really simple to do. It's really kind of an art form. And that being said, these people are extremely, extremely fast. They're very good. It's amazing, you know, that they can do what they can do it so quickly. That's the only thing that even makes this possible. But that being said, to weave one of these necklaces, not to finish it, just to do the weave in the necklace is 3 hours. So they can do about 2 to 2.5 necklaces as far as stringing in a day. So I want you to think about how long this project has gone on and how many people that it tied up to do it. That being said, also...
kind of like years in the making, really, right?
It really was. As far as the turquoise, the coral, and the lapis, a lot of those beads have been being cut over a 3-year period. If we wouldn't have already pre-cut beads, in which we you know, how this works is this. When our lapidaries are sitting and they're cutting, we cut to order. So whatever we're making, that lapidary cuts that project is making it. And we have a lot of lapidaries working simultaneously. When they get slow, instead of them just sitting there and looking out into space, what we do is everybody has what we call busy work, right? And busy work is you'll have, especially like the small pieces of turquoise, the small pieces of coral, the small pieces of lapis in this case. And what they do is they take those and they cut them into small beads. Whatever the size, if the smaller the material, the smaller the bead, nothing smaller than a 3 mil. So that's why we were able to accumulate these beads over a period of years. Everything but the Madagascar, the pink tourmaline, which is another story, which I have to tell you, I lost a lot of sleepless nights for that to actually make it. When I said yes to this TS, I just fell in love with it. I knew I wanted everybody to experience this. I wanted everybody to do this. But I have to tell you, this is one of the things, this is one of the greatest Today Specials I think we've ever done.
I couldn't agree more.
Okay, I've done a lot of them. I know I always say that.
It's so bright.
But of all I've done, this has everything. It has the materials. It has the craftsmanship. It's unique. You don't see this anywhere. It is so wearer friendly. It's going to blow your mind. You won't see anything like this, but I have to tell you something. The original value that we were going to sell this at and the value that they're doing this as a Today Special is ridiculous. It's phenomenal. And to be really just down to earth with you, if I really had to figure out how much it cost us to cut these beads over the years that it took us to cut them, I'm not really sure what this would cost. Okay, and I'm just being down to earth and really giving the reality of this. So I will give you this reality. I will never, ever. Now, am I going to do woven designs? Are you crazy? Yes, of course, okay? But when we do woven designs normally, and I'm showing it with Sarah or whatever, we did 200. We did 300.
Very small batches.
Small batches, which takes months to do that.
So imagine a Today Special takes thousands.
I don't know.
Thousands and thousands
of these.
Why
on earth?
What were you thinking, J. King?
I got to tell you, well, everybody doesn't really think that that's something that I do much of. You know what I mean?
You love what you do. Can I give a couple updates? Because these are selling out. And I want everyone to jump right in. Happy Mother's Day. So much love to you. For all of you that are a mother, whether it's mother to children, you've got fur babies, you know, women are always mothers. We're always taking care of the world, our community, our neighbors, our friends, our parents. I hope you're doing something to treat yourself today because you deserve something that is such a rare find. You've heard Jay tell the story. This will not come around again as a Today Special. So let me go through each of them and say last call if you want the pink tourmaline. Never in your life will you see this much pink tourmaline in one necklace for $129.98. Not of this quality, not of this incredible amount of intricate, woven, delicate, detailed beadwork. You just won't find anything like it. We have 300 left if you do want the pink tourmaline, so I'm going to put that down because with the amount of you on the phones, that one could be gone in a heartbeat. Give us a call. We have this on FlexPay for you. The turquoise and the lapis have been, I think, our #1, #2 bestsellers on the day. This is your classic, and this is the most ravishing lapis. He's famous for his lapis. You don't want to miss out on that. If you do want the coral, we have 400 remaining for the entire day in the coral. So these are your last looks. There's only one other show later tonight. I don't want you to miss out. When we have a Today Special from J. King, you know it's going to be incredibly rare. These are going to be collector's items, something that you can wear over and over again. It lays flat on your neckline. It gives you a nice big bold look. I'm wearing it in the lapis, and boy, is this stunning. Now, we also mentioned briefly, we have earrings to match. We have a bracelet to match, and they are also selling out. We only have, I think, a few dozen or a few hundred in each one of the colors of the earrings. Also done with that woven design, which makes it very lightweight, very kind of easy and breathy and summery and fun and fabulous to wear. You want to grab those matching earrings. And then I have been wearing it in the matching cuff bracelet as well. This is also stretchy. It's soft. It's one size fits all. I mean, look at the amazing detail work that goes into each and every single one of these pieces. You don't have to worry about what size your wrist is. The necklace also has an extender on the back, so you're wearing it anywhere between 18 and nearly 22 inches. So the sky's the limit. No one needs to try this on for size. Just get it home. You can order a couple ways. You can go to hsn.com. You'll see it right there on our homepage, our today's special 008220. You'll also see it's easy to scan that little QR code right at the bottom of your screen. You just tap that link with your smartphone. It takes you right there. Like you order a pizza, you can order up a today's special, but certainly something with all the accoutrements this has, Jay. It is really, I think, and to echo your sentiment, one of the finest today's specials you have ever created when you consider not only the quality of the stones, these are natural gemstones. What are you finding in natural gemstones for under $130? This is not fake, it's not faux, it's not glass, it's not plastic, it's not, I wish it was turquoise. I mean, come on, orange coral, pink tourmaline, these are exotic stones.
Well, they're exotic, and here again, to go back to the fact, it's got so much going on for it. You know, like if you made a list and you had what the perfect today's special would be, right? As far as design, materials, everything value, this would check every single box that you had. There is no box that I know that this actual today's special doesn't check. Wearability, you can see it on Amanda. Look, you know, just like everybody has a different size of wrist, everybody has a different size ring finger, right? Everybody has a different neckline, right? And how your collarbone is situated.
Yeah.
And so one of the things that that we look at and that we pay attention to is all of those when we're manufacturing designs. But one of the big things on, especially on a necklace design, is wearability. Does it wear right? So when we did something like this, that this is a flat woven design, the big thing that we concentrated on, how does it wear? Does it kink? Will it flip over? I mean, what does it do? This is, I'm telling you, when you get this, you will just be amazed. You just take it, make sure it's all one, you know, one-sided, put it on, it lays perfectly on the neckline. So you can wear it on bare skin, you can wear it down like Amanda does here. It's kind of draping over. There's so many great ways, but it feels kind of like, it almost wears like you've got a really thick, almost kind of like a ribbon.
Yeah. It's almost like
wearing a
crochet,
ribbon. Yeah.
almost like a ribbon, almost like lace, almost like silk. It's very smooth, it's very accommodating, and I love that, because you're right, we all have different lengths, we all have different shapes to our collarbones. Okay, I have more updates for you. If you want the bracelet in pink, it has sold out. If you want the earrings in pink tourmaline, it has sold out. We have, I think, about 250 now remaining if you do want the pink tourmaline in the necklace. Also, only a few hundred remaining in the orange coral. Turquoise and lapis continue to be the leaders. We still have bracelets to match in those last three colors you see on your screen. So now is your opportunity. $26 a month. That means you make one payment now, we ship it to you right away. You've got the next few weeks to enjoy this. If for some reason you don't love this necklace, you can return it. It's also great if you're a new collector. If you've never shopped J. King before, this is what he does best. He does genuine gemstones. And to think about all the work that goes into these, to think about all the labor, to think about all the time, what's handcrafted these days? How does this compare to something that you're gonna find out there at retail?
Well, you know, I hear a lot of times, I hear handcrafted or I hear handmade, but I can prove it.
Look at that blue.
I mean, I'll show you exactly what we do. We don't buy anything, just so everybody knows. Nothing on this design was actually purchased anywhere. We created all of it, so from the raw materials. So everything is hand done. It's all controlled by us. Like I said, to be honest with you, since this was an ongoing project for so many years, I really kind of had to just shoot from the hip and figuring out, I actually didn't figure out what I actually had in the cost of the materials and labor. I figured more what would be an incredible, incredible value for our viewing audience. And they took my incredible value and even gave you a more incredible value. So thank my buyer for that. She really, really sharpened the pencil and was able to come out with this. But this is something that I'm telling you, it was a labor of love. I'm glad that we were able to do it. Like I said, this checks every box for perfect today's special, but it's not something that I'll ever repeat on. Now, will I do woven designs in the future? Yes. But I've got to get back to where we do, like, there might be like 200, the maximum maybe like 500, but there's no way that I'm ever going to commit to a project like this again. This is so labor intensive. I can't tell you, express that more humbly than I am right now.
And I think that's what I know so many of you appreciate about Jay's designs. I mean, this is what Jay does. He travels the world. Okay, could we have some fun? I just layered up 2 pieces. Because you can adjust the length, you can wear it shorter on the neckline or you can wear it longer on the neckline.
You know, you could actually layer these.
See how that looks?
It's great that you said that.
Looks pretty fun too, right?
We put one on display the other day. We did all 4. We did all 4 colors because you could adjust it because of the extender, right?
Yes.
So by being able to do that, you could actually, if you wanted to, you could layer all 4. Not that I'm saying you would do that, but actually,
Wouldn't that be amazing?
I like the lapis turquoise. I like that as a great combination
yeah,
too.
you could. I love turquoise and coral together. You're going to see more of that color combination coming up. Also, blue and orange will look amazing together. The lapis and the coral. If you love your blue greens, I mean, think about how pretty that would look. Add these to a maxi dress. Add these to a fun little peasant top. These are so beautiful. They're handcrafted. You're getting something that has taken hours and hours and hours of labor. Every single bead, hand cut, hand polished, hand faceted, hand woven. So you're really wearing a wearable work of art. This is something that you'd have to go to a museum gallery, you'd have to go to a boutique, you'd have to go to an art show. Ask for genuine gemstones for $129.98. See how that goes. See if they're able to accommodate your requests, and then ask for the matching earrings and the matching bracelets. Because if you are even considering our today's special, look at how beautiful that is. See how it lies flat? See how it doesn't twist and turn? Seeing how it's so silky smooth against your skin? What color is it going to be? I don't want you to miss out on one of the finest, most beautiful, stunning today's specials I think Jay King has ever brought us in nearly 30 years of incredible artistry. The technique is there, the color. It's all about that color. These necklaces are going to pop. And I think once you get this home, you're going to open your jewelry box and be so glad that you treated yourself to our best value of the day. It's $90 off. It's on FlexPay. Next time we have a presentation, we could be missing 2 of the colors, just to kind of give you a heads up and a sense of urgency. You can drop it in your cart right now. And we'll mention matching earrings, which are so delightful. I will check. I think